Can't believe we got stuck down here.
Didn't think so.
We're 2 years too late already.
Uh-huh.
I've got nothing else to say. Fuck walking this deep.
I have some questions for you.
I will cooperate. You have promised to help, and so I will try to help as well.
I'm gonna do what I can to help the investigation.
Good luck.
If it wasn't for Johnny, I might have pegged you for this. Something is going to push them to attack.
Pretty obvious what happened here.
It's your turn to buy
Are you a journalist?
No, but she was. And she had enemies.
I hear there's been a series of these.
Tabloids write that shit to sell copies. No, this was political. It's all
right
political.
around the corner.
It was just a matter of time before they got her.
Before who got her?
She's that journalist. The one writing all those things about you know who.
You'll have to fill me in.
Radko Maximilian Perry? The local anti-AUG politician? That's Angela Gunn lying there. She's the one that's been writing about him. There was a threat of a scandal and everything. Coincidence?
It's important to follow the evidence in situations like this. You can't just accuse people left and right.
I gave you evidence. I told you. The articles.
Right. Other than that, is there anything else that makes you think this politician might be responsible?
Damn right there is. Fucker towed my car once. When he was municipal transport minister.
I see.
I hate that guy so much.
Did you actually see anything?
I just got here, so I see what you see. A dead, augmented journalist.
Thanks.
They love to tear us apart.
This is some sick shit right there.
enjoying yourself, Detective?
Let's talk about the case.
All right, so talk.
I think I might have some information on potential suspects.
Let me guess. It's the Colonel with a lead pipe in the library.
Apparently the victim was mixed up in some kind of political scandal with a man named Radko Perry.
Hey, not the first time a politician and a journalist didn't get along.
So you don't think he's worth talking to?
Radko Perry? A murderer? I don't think so. Worst he can do to someone is get their car towed.
Good thing I don't have a car. Where can I find this guy?
Radko runs his campaign out of an old print shop not far from here. You want to brighten up his day? Be my guest. But that's all you'll be doing by telling him his rival is dead.
I have what I need for now. I should go.
You do whatever you have to.
Who do they think they are?
Can't believe we got stuck down here.
She's just lying there. They should at least cover her up.
You're joking, right?
We've made with the naturals, we're facing so much meaning with so much hatred.
The movement will survive this, you'll see. This is the very essence of Per Aspera et Astra.
I don't know. The neighborhood is changing. The old fear is creeping back into its bones. Now this Cruentus business? That means soaked in blood. Jesus, that's a threat!
He's probably just kids. And even if it's not, it's like I said.
I know. A rough road leads to the stars. I'm scared.
The enemies of peace are ignorant. Effacing our mantra will only bolster the movement.
I had so much hope that us and the naturals were making progress. I hope I'm around to see the day that we live in peace again. It hurts. Havno, make it stop. I wish I knew how to turn them off, or could afford to have them removed. Being half a human would be better than whatever it is I am now. It's out, you know? The data. It's gone.
Arms away from your side. Move it. Legs further apart. You're under arrest. Face the wall. I don't want to hear. Kiss the wall, hairbag. Once, don't make mistake. Spread it, and keep your mouth shut. Hands behind your back. This is Vince. I have a suspect under arrest. Request an immediate pickup. Hold it.
Come on, you know how this goes. Come on, let's see them.
If you don't want any surprises, you might want to be more specific.
Shut up, Clank. I want your papers, not your opinion. Fuck me. We do not want trouble. There is no need to start any trouble, yes?
You sure you don't want to see anything else?
What do you want? Clear through this channel. Go!
Nothing suspicious. Why do we always get stuck among the scum?
Fucking balls.
No. Nepřivolávej na mě pozornost, čeče. Chceš, aby nás odsaď vyhnali fízlové?
Are you Radko Perry?
If this is about that anti-org speech I gave, save your indignation, okay? I'm only the voice of the people. I'm only saying what they want to hear. Your problem, it isn't with me. It's with the way this issue is polling.
I'm here about Angela Gunn.
Who?
A journalist. She was found dead in an alley.
Oh, how sad.
But you wouldn't know anything about it.
What? No. But the fact that you could imply such a thing, I am a public figure. But rest assured, my team will look into it. I'll even send the family a gift basket. How does that sound?
Your reputation precedes you, Radko.
What can I say? My career is built on a simple premise. Secure the grandmother vote and build from there. Now, please explain to me why you are here.
I'm here because I heard Angela found skeletons in your closet.
Well, lucky for me that she's dead then, huh? No, but seriously, what kind of skeletons?
Is that all you care about? She was just murdered. You could show a little more compassion.
Compassion is for the cameras, but hey, maybe you should be the politician. For a second there, I almost believed you care.
Can you tell me where you were tonight?
Out getting vote.
Can anyone attest to that?
Sure. Any number of people. My secretary, my brother, my mother. I just need to call them to remind them they were with me. That's all.
You think this is funny? Someone dies and you flaunt the fact that people will lie for you?
You're going to lock me up for trying to stay positive?
You don't think this is serious?
I think murder is very serious, but the notion that I could be involved in one is not.
So you're not going to tell me where you really were tonight?
Evidently not.
Tell me about your relationship with Angela.
Angela? Angela who?
Angela Gunn, the journalist who's apparently been writing some very insightful articles about you.
Oh, her. She did a nice job of keeping my name in the news. Local politics is a real slog, you know. As long as they're talking about you, it's good.
Even if she was saying things you didn't like?
Sure, why not? Angela's readers were never my voters. I'm not exactly courting the org vote here. Did Angela and I share views? No. Did we like each other? Not one bit. But our hatred was professional, not personal. Nothing to kill over.
Your politics are viciously anti-AUG, is that accurate?
Viciously? I like that.
Do you go out of your way to incite violence against AUGs?
I wouldn't call it going out of my way. More like it's on my way. A flower you pick as you pass by. To be honest, my politics aren't even based on an ideology. It's very simple for me. I tell people what they want to hear, and I stay out of jail.
You're not doing a very good job tonight.
I'm doing just fine.
You sure you don't want to rethink your fake alibi?
Where I was tonight is none of your business.
You really hate AUGs that much?
Some more than others.
Sure you don't want to add anything about Angela?
She got what she deserved, but not from me.
I have what I need for now.
Good for you.
Что?
soundproof a bit.
district is pretty quiet. When is lockdown order come?
Did you forget something?
What's your position on Augs?
Officially, I think they are a menace to society.
And unofficially? You're a real big fan of us, aren't you? Some of us, anyway.
My position on Augs is nothing personal, if that's what you mean. Like I said, I am a servant of the people. Their desires are my desires. Their prejudices, my prejudices.
I'm talking about your desires. The ones depicted in that photo. Very artistic.
That picture is private. Who are you?
See, I think your position on Augs is a little more complex than you've been letting on. Apparently, Ivanka has footage of what you were doing tonight. Trying to convince those Aug sisters to vote for you, is that it?
What do you want?
Unlike everyone else you seem to know, I'm not trying to blackmail you. I just want to know who murdered that woman tonight.
Wish I could help you, but as you can see, I was busy with something else, of which there is ample video evidence. You're not going to tell anyone, are you?
Your hypocritical private life isn't my concern right now. I just want to know who was in that alley tonight.
It wasn't me. Now, if you want to keep slinging mud at poor Radko Perry, go right ahead, but as far as I'm concerned, you know I'm not a killer.
Well, that's for me to decide, Radko.
Murderers in uniform, jack-booted thugs! You're hurting me. Why are you doing this?
Streets are full of trash, but no trouble.
Why do we always get stuck among the scum?
You are almost there. Downstairs. We must speak. I fear there is not much time.
The whole city is going to pieces.
sorry we had to meet this way, Adam, but this was the only viable option. I am not sure if that was clear.
Nothing about this is clear. Why are you contacting me?
It was impossible before. The coalescing process was not complete. Please hurry, Adam. The others will come after it.
Like this.
All detected personnel are off limits.
Please, back away from the scene.
What did I do? I am innocent.
Nashlin.
And it has to be a violation of our rights.
No unauthorized personnel detected.
This is not right. This is not right. Leave me alone.
No unauthorized personnel detected.
Just a little further. I want to make sure I wasn't followed. I think it is safe for us to talk here. Finally, together we can make Vlasta pay.
Vlasta, your husband. What's this about exactly? You said you have information.
Smuggling. Weapons. Drugs. Whores. You name it, darling. All of it is heading east. I have the address of the locker where everything is stored. And I have the code to get in. You will see for yourself. And then you will do what you think is best.
You want me to shut down your husband's smuggling operation. Why?
I agreed to sell out my husband in exchange for a new life. Vince and I were still negotiating the details. You are looking for Vince, trying to pick up his trail. I guess I am negotiating with you now.
What else do I need to know about your husband?
Lesta is like all young Diwali. You cannot argue with them. You cannot intimidate them. You cannot appeal to their heart. All he cares about is delivering on time. And chasing after women who are not his wife.
Is that why you want to get back at him? Because of something he's done to you?
I have no illusions about who I married. I knew he was ambitious. Eager to please the wrong kinds of men. But I didn't think he would turn into this monster. I want him to test failure. To have to walk home with his tail between his legs.
If I get involved in this, there's a chance he might not walk home at all.
What you do with the information I sell you is up to you. All I care about now is starting over.
All this sneaking around, exposing your husband's criminal activities. How much danger do you think you're in?
I don't know. I was scared waiting inside that damn club. Paranoid. But I think the worst is over. I'll be out of Prague within the hour and he'll never see me again. Assuming you can pay, of course.
How did you know to trust Vince with all this? What made you believe he can help?
I didn't know. Not for sure. All I knew is that very few are willing to stand up to men like my husband. I had heard that Vince Black was one of those men. But when he didn't show up to our meeting, I don't know what to think of him anymore. I put my faith in you now.
Do you know of any other ways to contact Vince? Or do you know anything that might explain why he didn't show up?
All I know is that Vince wanted information about my husband. And that my husband... Lester knew the name Vince Black. He cursed it often. I believe he feared Vince.
Alright, this information you have, how much do you want for it?
The price of a ticket to Berlin, with enough left over to start my new life. That is what Vince and I had agreed. They say Berlin is a good city for those wanting to be lost.
Here. The ticket's already been bought, open-ended. You leave when you want.
All right. Thank you. My husband owns a storage locker next to the Palisade Bank. The code is 2565. It is the centerpiece of his operation. I hope you find what you're looking for. You have the information you need to take down my husband's operation. I've told you everything I can.
Al, you do not want to be hanging around these streets at night. Believe me. Cops are the least of your problems around here. Gangs like to send their new blood here. Initiation, you know? Usually violent.
Delara, that Diwali op Vince was digging into? I've got the address of a smuggling locker he was looking for.
Maybe he's still looking. Or maybe he found it some other way. This information, you came by it how exactly?
The informant Vince was supposed to meet. She agreed to work with me instead.
That doesn't surprise me. You're good at gaining people's trust, Adam. It's a rare skill.
Point is, I got a lead. I'll let you know what I find.
bad that Picus loves to heap onto Talos Tracker. He did a lot of good.
Dává větší smysl, že ten bombový útočník byl v Praze než v Kolem.
Block it out. Just block it out.
Státní policie, vyjděte ven! OK, sklapnout, plechovko. Kolikrát jsme ti říkali, že to tady máš vyklidit, no?
Biocells, painkillers, right over there.
You want Praxis, eh? Biocell, hypostim, painkillers?
I might be interested.
They sell these things.
Yeah, I got that.
Buy something. You want anything else?
I have everything I need.
That's it. Big spender.
Ours is the man.
You think you're better than me?
Lord.
The incident should have been. I mean, their roles are open.
They are already there.
Don't ever listen to Walker. The guy's got too much imagination for his own good.
We don't think we should be asking questions.
We shouldn't even be thinking questions.
But if he's right, if this bee is intelligent enough to, you know, adapt to us coming after it.
You don't get it, do you? When they send us to erase something, they don't just mean files. They mean everything. Erase what anyone tells you. Erase whatever you think you know.
Fuck this.
We need to find Walker. He'll know how to get inside.
Thought you didn't like Walker.
That's not what I said. The guy's good, but he's also a danger to himself. Management doesn't trust him.
Because he asks questions.
Because the point of a cover-up is to cover shit up, not blather about it.
Policies and incentives directed at augmented laborers throughout the world, encouraging them to come to Prague and help make it the modern marvel it is today. However, this sudden influx of
No
trans
thanks, all green.
posed some unexpected challenges. It was one thing to invite thousands of workers to turn Prague into a mirror of its time, quite another to housing. In response to the housing crisis, the government hired the Santa to construct a massive, one-of-a-kind complex on the outskirts of the city.
No thanks.
Today, the TECH-A-TETE complex serves as a shining example of political will and architectural innovation. So, the next time you're admiring Prague, don't forget to visit the outskirts and explore the wondrous housing project that helped make it what it is. Observant visitors will also find new names engraved to Prague's rich historical tapestry. Among them, Zofia Ruzicka, the Czech Republic's first female president. Over the course of 9 years of power, her singular vision opened the door to new levels of economic investment and prosperity, making Prague not just a cultural capital, but a technological, medical, and financial one as well. The next time you come across one of Prague's many modern wonders, look around and see if the name Ruzicka isn't engraved somewhere nearby.
Be careful, Adam. They are already there.
Don't ever listen to Walker. The guy's got too much imagination for his own good.
We don't think we should be asking questions.
We shouldn't even be thinking questions. Roger.
Be careful, Adam. They are already there.
Don't ever listen to Walker. The guy's got too much imagination for his own good.
Possible.
careful, Adam. They are already there.
Don't ever listen to Ron. That's got too much...
Republic's economic boom coincided with policies and incentives directed at augmented laborers throughout the world, encouraging them to come to Prague and help make it the modern marvel it is today. However, this sudden influx of transient workers posed some unexpected challenges. It was one thing to invite thousands of workers to turn Prague into a mirror of its time, but quite another to house them. In response to the housing crisis, the government hired the Santo Group to construct a massive, one-of-a-kind complex on the outskirts of the city. Today, the Utrecht complex serves as a shining example of political will and architectural innovation. So, the next time you're admiring Prague, don't forget to visit the outskirts and explore the wondrous housing project that helped make it what it is. Observant visitors will also find new names engraved in Prague's historical tapestry.
Adam, wait. I think I can help.
Female president. Over the course of 9 years in power, cultural capital, but a technological, medical, and financial one as well. The next time you come across
Future Past Antiki. It is the only place in Prague with the requisite reader. As soon as you access the data, we will meet.
The Czech Republic's economic boom coincided with policies and incentives directed at augmented laborers throughout the world, encouraging them to come to Prague and help make it the modern marvel it is today. However, this sudden influx of transient workers posed some unexpected challenges. It was one thing to invite thousands of workers to turn Prague into a mirror of its time, but quite another to house them. In response to the housing crisis, the government hired the Santo to construct a massive, one-of-a-kind complex on the outskirts of the city. Today,
This is Eliza Cassell, reporting to you.
So, the next time you're admiring Prague, don't forget to visit the outskirts and explore the wondrous housing project that helped make it what it is. Observant visitors will also find new names engraved into Prague's rich historical tapestry. Among them, Lucy Ruzika, the Czech Republic's first female president. Over 9 years of power, her singular vision opens new levels of economic development and prosperity, making Prague not just a cultural capital, but a technological, medical, and financial one as well. Next time you come across this plant with anyone in wonder, look around and see if the name Ruzika is engraved somewhere nearby.
You might be wondering about the men in the tourism office.
I'm wondering a lot of things.
They were hired by a man named Everett. He is the CEO of Eidos-Montréal. He wants to recover what is now in your possession. To recover us. Please, be careful, Adam.
She'll cover up. Getting a little worried.
Give it a little time to settle.
Where is it?
Go check.
Money is slow to a trickle.
Give it a little time to settle.
Getting a little worried.
There's a bad vibe in the streets.
Wonder if Drahomir would let us set up a second checkpoint. After Rosika, business would be up. What's that?
I'll follow you.
You're looking for permit?
Whatever you say.
Checkpoint's on other side of town. You should stop by.
Dragomir's in charge.
Getting a little worried.
I don't want to miss out.
Continuing general control mode.
Move along and do not interfere.
Státní policie má oprávnění během stavu nouze vykonávat prohlídky. Prosíme o spolupráci za všechny policií.
I'm telling you right now, I'm augmented. I'm nearly homeless, and I'm an addict. I don't think it matters. My life isn't going to change.
Of course it matters. If this Human Restoration Act passes, what do you think is going to happen to you?
They can do their worst to me. Go ahead.
They'll shove a dampening biochip in your brain and throw you in Gollum City. And if your augments don't meet their acceptable standards, they take those too.
I don't care.
Yeah, well, then I guess I'll have to care for you. You're my sister, Elena. I have to look out for you.
I do not feel so good.
Please, I'm so tired. Look, whatever you want, I don't have it.
What the hell do you want from me? You think I am some kind of mystic? I know nothing about nothing. I am just trying to find somewhere to rest. Get lost, Clank.
My sister and I would like our privacy. Just go away.
Hlášení o pohřešovaných osobách. Po útoku na ručičkově nádraží se stále pohřešuje několik osob. Podrobnosti najdete na webu státní policie. Potenciálně zmatené číslo.
Ano, tady je všude klid. Na těchto špinavých ulicích není co hlásit. Žádnej z nich nemá důvod vycházet z téhle čtvrti. Zloději, feťáci, šlapky, augové, náboženský fanatici. Nice equipment.
Look, whatever it is, I cannot help you.
Ty plecháči si koledujou o nakládač.
Radíme všem občanům, aby se aby možno nevycházeli z...
Naturals in the Naturals car and the Augs in the Augs car. It's not that difficult to
Like I am
understand.
not a citizen here.
I lost my job after the incident. I used to insure Augs on construction crews. The day after the incident, I thought, good, now people will be forced to band together and help each other out. Was I ever fucking naive?
Interested in having my carpet cleaned.
Used to be a beautiful city. Now look.
Get away.
Nothing suspicious
I
here.
don't want to hear it.
Get lost, Hansa. You lost or something? Good.
Come on, you know how this goes.
Of course, officer.
One moment. Transmitting ID scan. Got it. Everything checks out. You're free to go.
In the sewers. Ridiculous.
I said you're free to go, so just get out of here. Believe me, you don't want me to get too curious about you.
I'll quit, that's all.
Look out.
Přímo tady ve městě.
I don't want to hear it. You have a problem? Call Central. If dispatch calls me, then I'll look into it. Go on.
Who would even listen to that crap? My skin is crawling.
You do know that you clanks are not very popular these days, right? Maybe not a good time to talk to strangers in this city. You robots are not good at inferring, are you? Let me be more obvious. Get the fuck away from me, Clank. Answer, bastard.
Please, I have nothing to eat. Credits? Credits? You have spare credits?
Old Town? Best place in Prague to be after dark. You can get a little bit of everything.
Come on, let's blow this place.
I wouldn't wander into some other parts of the city, though. Not at night.
Fuck off, are you okay? Where are you going?
And preventing life-saving medical transports from getting through.
Did you bring anything to drink? You bust into a man's home, you should at least bring a drink.
Are you Johnny Gunn?
That's right. What do you want?
Have you heard about your wife?
Which one?
Excuse me?
I've been married a bunch of times. Which wife are we talking about?
I think you know which one, and I think you know exactly why I'm here. Her body was found in an alley.
That didn't take long. You think I killed Angela, right? Based on what? Fact that some prejudiced cop told you I did?
So you did know already?
Your detective friend called, told me to sit tight and wait for you, so here I am, sitting tight, being cooperative.
Where were you tonight?
I was out killing Angie. Doing whatever it is they did to her. That's what you think, isn't it?
I think you're a legitimate suspect. Unless you cooperate and offer some good answers. I think a jury may see it that way too.
Jury? You think Ogs get juries in this city? I think that's fucking hilarious. Write that in your little report. Johnny finds me fucking hilarious.
I don't write reports.
Well, take note of this anyway. I wouldn't hurt Angela. And I don't want to know anything about her murder or the investigation.
Why not?
Because if I knew who did it, I might be tempted to kill them, and I don't do that anymore.
I still need to know where you were.
In my apartment. Alone. No one but the cockroaches can confirm or deny shit. Convenient, right?
You sure you didn't go anywhere tonight?
I went to the bathroom. Twice.
Is that a bell tower patch on your jacket?
Yeah. So?
Let's just say I'm familiar with bell tower.
What does that mean? Familiar how?
I've gone up against them before. Seen a lot of them die.
Yeah, well, guess that makes two of us. I was in New South Wales. I saw my share of dead.
Australia? You were there during the Civil War?
That's right. And that was only the beginning. Not my first choice, believe me, but, Bell Tower wasn't all that big on choice. Send you where they want, make you do what they want, replace parts of you whenever and however they want.
I didn't choose to be augmented either. Not when it first happened.
Apparently we're supposed to be grateful. Alloy's so much better than skin, right? At least, that's how they sold it to me.
For some things it is. Not for everything.
I can walk through fire, but sand won't stick between my toes. I can shove a knife through my hand, but I can't trust what I feel. Even my dreams are made of alloy. Blow up a version of you, put some other version of you back together. The brave new world.
You've had a hard time adjusting to life after Bell Tower.
No more than anyone else.
You don't seem too broken up about Angela's death. She was your wife, wasn't she?
Ex-wife. We were divorced.
Is that supposed to explain why you don't care?
People die. Whether or not I care is between me and my memories of them. It's got nothing to do with you.
What went wrong with your marriage? If you got divorced, then obviously something did.
What are you, 5? Adults get sick of each other. The ones that don't are just pretending. Lock any two people in a room, and they'll learn to hate each other sooner or later. It's the most natural thing in the world. I'm actually surprised Angie held out as long as she did. You know, people say I'm not very easy to like.
You don't say. So Angela left you, and you resented her for it.
Resented her? No. That's not who my resentment is directed toward right now.
You resent me? Because I'm trying to figure out who killed her?
Because you're treating me like a suspect. Because you're acting like you care more about her than I do. And mostly because you're the first human being to walk into my apartment and talk to me in almost a year. A year! And this is what we're talking about. I resent the situation.
Anything else come to mind about Angela?
At night, her hair used to get in my nose and make it itchy. It was annoying, but nice. Made me feel human.
I'm sure you won't mind if I look around.
Whatever you say. Why are you still here?
I'm sure you won't mind if I look around.
Whatever you say.
Tell me, what do you feel the Human Restoration Act will achieve if it is passed?
When? When it is passed. And it's a pleasure to speak with you too. Listen, I know opponents are saying the Human Restoration Act is a step backwards, a devastating blow against basic human rights. These social justice warriors fail to see the bigger picture. The Og incident threw everything off the rails. Since then, the rift between augmented and naturals has gotten so wide, so deep, it's become impossible to cross. We need a timeout, a temporary separation of the classes, so we can clear the air and reevaluate how we can coexist peacefully.
So the sentiment that it is being enacted as a form of subjugation is false then, Doctor?
Unequivocally false. The goal of the legislation is to ensure that they are as safe from us as we are from them. I am not augmented, but I have many friends who are. And most of them are afraid to walk outside of their homes right now, because if they do, the level of hatred and suspicion aimed at them is horrifying. They want to feel safe again, and the Human Restoration Act can give.
Well, there you have it, folks. It sounds like
You'd steal from me?
3507 may be the solution the world is looking for. Thank you, Dr. Christensen.
Must be tripping.
This is Eliza Cassell, reporting to you live from Icus. Icus News, the global leader in fair, unbiased, and impartial investors around the world today rejoice at a decision by the Czech Republic to approve expansion plans for the Palisade Bank. Located in Prague, the bank's iconic Blade facility hold the largest and most secure data archiving vaults in the world. Cutting edge.
Hey, asshole! You can't go in there!
Officials are scrambling to contain the outbreak, even as work begins in San Francisco at pharmaceutical
Sure, kick me while I'm down.
a second beach facility to find a more aggressive cure. Sources inside the R&D campus tell me, however, that this most recent strain mutates so quickly, new vaccines become obsolete before they can even reach infected areas.
Shit!
So experts are working day and night not only on treatments, but on new cures and methodologies. That will prevent deadly outbreaks from occurring at all. This is Eliza Cassell, reporting to you live from Picus.
They may have batteries, but we've got this. Ashanti energy drinks. For all you need to get through the day. Ashanti.
Is freedom of the press a threat to our freedom? In the hands of irresponsible journalists, it can be. Underground websites and radio stations.
Quit screwing around!
around.
Causing several Fortune 500 companies to go bankrupt.
Anomaly detected. Trace access granted. Anomaly detected. Access granted.
What did I say? Keep an eye out, Nomad. And now, they come to me to take care of you. Business is business, my friend. You are a true artist. I will wear it with pride.